Hi, it's me again, Serena. I know you guys have been anticipating for this video. I don't know. Anyway, I have. This week, today we are November 2nd. This week, Saturday last week, so about 6 days ago, I officially got my 100 days at Vipkid, and I worked so hard to get 500 classes on the 100 days. So that means that the last day I was scurrying around trying to count all my bookings to make sure that I fell on the right amount. And I did it! So yay to me! No, but that's really how I felt. I was really so happy. So now, this week, an additional bonus is it is the first week that I get a full booking. My next week is full. All of my 60 slots are all booked. So that is awesome. We have every Sunday night in, Eastern time around midnight, the parents book for classes for the following week. The last few weeks, I was getting closer, like 10 classes that weren't booked, 5 classes that weren't booked. Last week I had 3. Well, this week, that's just happened, I had 3. And then during the week, 2 were booked, and then there was only 1 book, so I had 2 that were free. But next week has not even started yet, and they're already all booked. So, yay, I'm really excited about that. So just in case you guys are like, what is she talking about? I don't remember. What bookings? What is she talking about? Okay, basically, remember I said that classes are 25 minutes long. So that means 30 minutes time slots. Teachers open, you have your schedule, you open your bookings, you open when you want to have available classes, you open when you want to teach students. So the teachers can book you and say, I want you to teach at this day, or whatever. It takes a little bit of time to get regular students that book you every week. I have some students that I see every 2 weeks, some I see every Friday, some I see 3 times a week. Throughout the week, I have a few new ones once in a while, so that's fun too. I love the challenge of getting a new student that I've never taught before that also happens to be a new Vipkid student. Because then you're like, oh yeah, I got this. I'm going to get this student as my regular. And often enough, I do. So yay to me. So yeah, as you can see, this job is exciting. I love it. Okay, maybe it's because I'm in my first contract that I'm really excited about it. Maybe teachers that I've been teaching for 3 years are like, yeah, okay, whoop-de-doo, my week is scheduled, whatever, but I still find it exciting. I have students asking me, parents asking me to teach their kids by what they call priority booking, where they're asking, hey, in 2 weeks from now, can you teach my kid at this time? So that is a great feeling when you have just taught a student you never taught before, first class, and then later on that day, you receive a priority request of that parent saying, hey, can you teach my kid in 2 weeks? That's like, I really liked you, and I want to see you again. That is awesome. And then we have what we call parent feedbacks, where parents can give feedback on our classes. And I had, the first few ones were like, okay, this is exciting, it's fun, but I think that my first actual feedback was from, I would say, my favorite student. She's really awesome. And her mom always leaves me the best feedbacks. Like, I'm going to read one of them. Some of them are in Chinese and then they're translated. I'm not going to attempt to read it in Chinese. I know I will not be able to do that. But, for example, she wrote it. She said, thank you, Serena, for your patient guidance and inspiration. It is, and she said her child's name, but I'm going to keep it confidential, even though you have no clue who it is. But anyway, it is Sweetie, for example's luck to meet you. That is awesome. That feeling is like, I am on top of the world. Okay, so my camera stopped on my phone for some reason. I'm not quite sure why, but anyway, so what I was saying is that I'm not gone crazy and I didn't drink too much coffee. I'm just really excited. I'm happy. Okay, maybe I didn't get enough sleep last night, but that's a whole other thing. So yeah, so 100 days into VIP Kid this week. My 500 student bookings. I have taught so far, not including today because they haven't come out yet, 244 students, 536 classes in 105 days. I love it. It is like the best job in the world. Yes, it is. Come work with VIP Kids. No, but seriously, look in the description box below. At least take the time to look at it. You might be like, oh, this could be good for that person. And I'm not just trying to sell you the company. As I said, there's other ones. But of course, VIP Kid, anyway, is really good. The community, the VIP Kid teacher community on Facebook is really nice. Of course, some people complain. There's always going to be complainers, no matter where you are, where you're working. The difference is, one of the best things about working online is that they're not in your home, so they can complain all they want over there, but you're in your home. So yeah, I just wanted to share a little thing. This week was Halloween, right? Yes, Serena, it was Halloween. Everybody knows that. Well, China, not everywhere in China celebrate Halloween. Some students did. I had some students. I had an Elsa. I had a Batwoman, which was pretty cool. I had one which I'm not quite sure what his costume was, but let's say it was some kind of superhero. But anyway, so this week I had decorated my class. I had put some pumpkin jack-o'-lanterns and some things like that. I'm not a big Halloween celebrator, but hey, these are kids. They want... Okay. Anyway, it did it again. It cut it off again. So I'm going to try to merge them together somehow. It'll work. Anyway, so basically what I was saying is that I'm not really a big fan of, like, I mean, I like Halloween in the sense that, you know, kids are cute when they're all dressed up and stuff like that. It was more fun when we were a kid because then you get candy. When you're older, you have to buy candy, so that kind of sucks. I like getting the free candy part. But anyway, so what I did is we have to do rewards for the students. You know, motivation. It's a learning technique, it's a teaching technique. If you don't know about that, then look it up. Anyway, it's beneficial for even your own children. You have children that, you know, it's good to motivate them by giving them little rewards. I'm not talking about a trip to Disney. I'm talking about, good job, here's a star, you did what I asked, awesome. Okay, anyway, that's a sideline. So what I'm saying is basically this week what I did was a jack-o'-lantern with the students. It was awesome. So they would start with like nothing on it, and then as the class would go by, I would add on some stuff. And yes, for those that are looking, this is felt. Felt sticks on felt. Awesome. Of course, I wasn't holding it up. I had it on. See? Ice cream cone. Ice cream cone. Awesome. Felt sticks on felt. Yes. So yeah, the kids loved it. They thought it was fun. I had some kids showing me their jack-o'-lanterns and their treat bags, and it's such a great job. You're connecting with people that are across the world, and children. I mean, like some of these kids will actually, like I have one little girl, she writes little hearts and like, I love you, teacher Serena, and it's like, I love you too. I mean, what a great feeling. You gotta get into this. Look into the description box. Look it up. You got a bachelor's degree. You're a native speaker. You can teach. You can work in Canada or the US. This is for you. Experience with children. Love children. Even more for you. Just check it out. And don't forget, if you do, use my referral number, and send me an email. I put my email address down in the description box. Send me an email, and if you have any questions, I'll help you out. It's really worth checking out. So subscribe to my channel, even though I have like now 3 videos, but I'm getting more and more, as you can see. And like the video and share. Okay, awesome. So yeah, you guys have a good day. No, that's what I say to my students. I end my classes with, you have a good night, because they're night, and I'll see you next class. So I'll see you next video. Bye, everyone.